Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. We've got the San Antonio Spurs and the Orlando Magic. Now the starting group for San Antonio. They've got Klay Thompson, and it's Durant in at the 2-guard.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Here's Gilmore. Kicks it to George. Shoots over Durant. Gilmore passes to Mutombo. And out of bounds, San Antonio will have it. On offense, here is San Antonio. Here's Pippen. Thompson outside. There's a screen. This one for three. Orlando with the rebound. George outside. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Inside. Here's James. Klay Thompson pulls down the board.
That's just the bucket. Look, you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
Pippen, pass to Thompson. Counted from distance.
Let me just say this, Klay Thompson is one of about 10 people in NBA history that you do not want to leave open for a three. The defense has to make it harder for him out there.
Now here's George. Fires from deep. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Thompson outside. Three-pointer off the mark. Thompson's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. George passes to Nash. Here's James. Nice D from Durant. And here's Thompson for 3. Thompson with another miss. Thompson's gone 1 for 4 from the field. George finds James. Take it away. Here's Durant. Oh, threw it down. Wow.
Okay, KD put a little extra on that one.
Orlando calls timeout.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Once again, Magic fans, get loud. That was the 407. Joe Milova.
A minute 22 left in the first quarter. Here's Mutombo. Pass to Nash. Here's James. Shot clock at 6. And he drops it in from the low post.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James. Just bodying defenders inside.
Pippen, pass to Wallace. On the wing, Durant. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Pippen. Launches it from deep. Rebound by the Magic. Gilmore's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Nash. A deep 3. The rebound by the Spurs.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this slow throughout the rest of the game.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. San Antonio on top, up by 3. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
Magic trail by 3. And so in the game for the Spurs, they've got Kevin Durant, and it's Mourning in at the 5, down low. James has gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Here's Pippen. Check by James. Wallace outside. Pass to Durant. Just 5 to shoot. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Slick shot by Durant. Gets the pass and is in his motion a second later.
James outside. There's the 3. San Antonio with a rebound. Thompson scanning the floor. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Here's Mourning. Wallace left side. Thompson outside. Out left to the wing. Another shot. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
And the Magic call time here.
First team foul.
Started. Pass to Mutombo.
I see him.
It's George on the wing. Shoots over Durant. Orlando again missing.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. A strong finish from KD inside.
Showing the grit, KD is no stranger to physical defense.
Here's Nash. Still no points. There's a minute 59 left in the half. George for 3. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
And the defense has to be more aware of Paul George. You got to know how fast his trigger is.
Outside Durant. Lets it go from deep. Gilmore grabs the miss. Gilmore's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now George. He has 6. Pass to Nash. And he's going for the lob. And George with the jam.
And look at George going off on the defense, putting them to shame with the alley-oop jam.
Outside Durant. Here's Pippen. Back to Durant. 5 on the clock. And there's the screen. Over James. Durant with another miss.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
James can't get it to go. Spurs lead by 3. 44 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Durant for 3. Gilmore grabs the miss. Gilmore's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's James. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
See, right there, you know you have to foul LeBron James because you just have no chance to stop him.
Orlando shooting their first free throws of the game. And he drops the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
What I appreciate about LeBron is how much he loves being a leader. He knows how much his teammates count on him.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Pippen. Pass to Mourning. Now here's Thompson. Over George. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Spurs up by 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
We've got Paul George, and it's Mutombo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for Orlando. San Antonio trailing here. Pippen, pass to Wallace. Pass to Durant, puts up a three. Oh, Durant, an absolute sniper.
If you feed KD, this man is going to do this all night long.
Nash passes to James. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. On offense, here is San Antonio. Here's Pippen. Wallace outside. Pass to Durant from downtown. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
For three, George nails it from beyond the arc. George has got 13.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
Wallace outside. For three, Durant. That doesn't go either for Durant. Orlando trailing here. Pass to Nash. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And here's James. San Antonio with a rebound. Wallace has got 4 rebounds now. And he dunks it down.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. James outside to the middle. A minute and a half left in the third. There's the steal. Here's Pippen. Outside Durant. From deep. The deep ball from KD.
This is almost hard to watch because this should be a tough shot, but Durant makes the game look so smooth.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Stand. Get ready, everyone. See yourself on the screen, and you show us your best moves. Let's go. Let's hear it for all the
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Nash, defended by Thompson. Gilmore passes to Mutombo. Now here is James. Clock at 6. Pulls it from the corner. Orlando again missing.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Wallace outside. The kick to Durant. Fires for 3. Orlando with the rebound. A 7-point spread. George passes to Nash. Back to George. The 3 ball. Wallace pulls it in. Durant way outside. No good on the buzzer beater. And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's the Spurs up 7. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. They've got Kevin Durant, and it's Pippen in at the point guard position. Back to Durant. All alone. And right on target. That one's good. Durant's got 11 in the second half.
Oh, just beautiful poetry in motion. It is so fun watching Kevin Durant shoot the rock.
And there's James from the arc. Oh, LeBron buries a three.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Wallace outside. Pass to Durant. Lets it fly. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Durant's got 4 points in the quarter.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Nash passes to George. Here's James. There's a screen. Beyond the arc. Kevin Durant with a rebound. San Antonio leading by 8. Here's Pippen. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Pippen's gone 2 of 5 tonight. James left side. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Defensive foul.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
Well, in addition, I love their passing. I mean, they're buying into that team concept. That's hard to get out of your young guys.
That free throw, good from James.
When it's this close, he's exactly who they want at the stripe.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Put your hands together, fans. Here they are, the 407.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, over that last break, I listened to San Antonio's coach address his team. He kept it real with his team, telling them, I know you feel good about this lead, but let's not get lazy. Let's not act like this is a sure thing all of a sudden. Looking to keep their focus on the task at hand. Brian?
And Allie, thanks. Spurs lead by 5. Here's Pippen. Outside Durant. The three. Mourning passes to Durant. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Good work defensively by James. Pass to Mutombo. James. They shoot again. Takes a three. Connects from downtown.
Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Durant, pass to Mourning. Back to Durant. Rejected by James.
A versatile, talented defender. LeBron excels at using his athleticism and length to block so many shots. They needed points, and KD comes through. Who else did you expect?
There's a minute 17 left in the fourth quarter. James. Physical play by LeBron inside.
I'm sorry, just who else would you want it shooting there? LeBron James, just so calm under pressure.
James against Durant. Pass to Wallace. Back to Durant. 6 to shoot. Orlando grabs the miss. 51 seconds left in the game. James against Thompson. This James on the wing. Mutombo to pass to Nash. Now George, guarded by Durant. Shot from 12. Out to James. Yes! Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings it within one. And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
20 seconds left to play in the fourth. And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Good on the first. And that'll put them up 2. So he gets them both. And it's a 3-point game.
The last make was huge. Now, realistically, the worst-case scenario for them is 0-2.
George passes to James. Back to George. Here's Nash to tie it up. He connects! Oh, a tremendous 3! We're tied!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play, coming through when it matters most.
Here's Durant. They set the pick. Let's go with a 3. No good from 3-point range.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Timeout. Magic. All right, thoughts on what Coach is going to do here?
This has to be a lob close enough to the basket to tip it in. No time for a catch and shoot.
George, a deep 3. And So it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. And now, time for our player of the game, Kevin Durant.
It's the NBA. Welcome to our Sunday night broadcast here on 2K Sports. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. We've got the San Antonio Spurs and the Chicago Bulls. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Durant is out there with Pippen. And there's Klay Thompson. Then there's Wallace. And it's Mourning in at the 5 spot. Now here's Durant following the miss by Jason Kidd. Here's Thompson. And they convert it last on attempt number 3. Thompson's got his team on the board to start the game for the Spurs. Kidd passes to Carmelo. Knocked away. Stolen by Pippen. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Pippen. Pass to Mourning. 6 to shoot. Now, here's Thompson. And it's Shaq with the rebound.
I saw a green light there. He's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Kidd dishes to O'Neal. And he banks in the layup.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Pass to KD. From outside, off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Kidd, no good.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
That one falls coming off Anthony's feet.
And Kidd using that size well inside. Fantastic with the read of the D there and exploiting the weakness.
Now here's Pippen. Wallace outside. 1:44 left to play in the first. The shot by Thompson, no good.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
West against Pippen. Tries it from the top of the key. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
There's 1:17 left to play in the first quarter. Pippen kicks to Thompson. Lets the 3 fly. Carmelo Anthony comes up with the rebound.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
At the line for Chicago, Jason Kidd. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
And Kidd, really just a nightly triple-double threat. Big point guard who can score, pass, and also rebounds the ball.
Good on the second free throw. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Mourning. Looking to end the run, and Mourning throws it down.
Oh, the big fella throwing it down hard.
Kidd against Thompson, and Shaq with the slam.
And this is why Shaq's teammates lob it up for him. They trust him to finish that alley-oop.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Durant. Launches it. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game. Durant's gone 1 of 2 shooting from 3. Thompson against Kidd. Here's Shaq. And no good on the last second attempt this time. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's Chicago. They're up by 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
On the court for San Antonio, we've got Wallace. Durant is out there with Pippen. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Mourning in at the center position.
And Durant doesn't need more than a click to get one off.
Kidd against Thompson. For 3, West. Rebound, San Antonio.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back. Now, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And here's KD for 3. Duncan grabs the rebound. Bulls trail by 3. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. And here's Anthony from the arc. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in.
Melo not afraid to pull the trigger from deep, that time from 3.
Pippen against Anthony. Wallace outside. Durant wide open. He fires. Buries the long-range jumper. Durant's got the lead. Back up to 3 now for San Antonio. And Chicago has possession. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Anthony right side. Back to Kidd. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. 6 on the shot clock. Here's O'Neal. It's out of bounds. Last touch by O'Neal. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Wallace outside. Pass to Durant. From deep. Durant brings it from distance.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid
coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
O'Neal, and he drops it in from the low post. O'Neal's got 6.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
He lobs it up. It's blocked by Shaq. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. West finds Duncan. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You just got to be careful on defense with Duncan having the ball that close to the basket. So adept at picking up shooting fouls like he did there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Been pretty interesting to watch Tim through his career have some struggles from the free throw line and then regain his consistency.
And so Duncan nails them both. 1:14 left now here in the second. Pippen against Anthony. Durant kicks to Thompson. Here's Mourning, and the dunk by Mourning.
And Mourning just a beast on the glass, using that muscular frame to get into prime position there on the board.
Outside Anthony. Back to Kidd. Now West. Outside Anthony. Takes a 3. And it's Mourning with the rebound. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
And finished off by KD.
Man, you wake up tomorrow and look at this box score and you know that Kevin Durant had a massive night.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Back to Kidd. O'Neal sets the screen for Kidd. Just 5 on the clock. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
The focus from Kidd, terrific at just keeping his composure even when things get tight.
Up top, Durant. Here's Wallace. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Spurs lead by 4. And we'll be back with you right after this. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Spurs leading by 4. So with Rhodes on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Get out there with West. Then it's Duncan. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Anthony in at the small forward position. And good that time. Durant's got the first basket of the second half here for San Antonio.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Kidd passes to Anthony. Ball's knocked loose. Pippen with the steal. One-on-one here. Here's Mourning, and Mourning throws it down.
Well, that was just a quick glance from KD. He looks at the defense and makes the play.
Kidd passes to O'Neal. And here is West. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Your Bulls, Jerry West, taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for West.
And you look at all the things this man brings to the game. The focus, the resolve, a winner's mindset. I mean, there's a reason why they call him the logo.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Spurs leading by 7. Thompson outside. Pippen feeling it out a bit. KD a screen on Kidd. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A deep 3 from Durant. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Anthony on the wing. Defended by Pippen. And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Shaq against Mourning. Pass to Anthony. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal. Anthony's got 5.
Can't allow that much separation, even as the pass is coming his way. Try and crowd Carmelo as best you can.
Thompson inside the line, and it's San Antonio with another. There's 1:59 left in the third. Kidd against Thompson. Outside Kidd. Durant against Duncan. He can't get it to go. Durant with some nice D. San Antonio leading by 7. 1:31 left to play here in the third. They get it again. Here's Mourning, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the big fella Mourning using that massive size to draw contact inside.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws here for the night. That free throw good for Mourning. And both free throws good for Mourning. Here's Kidd. He's got 5. O'Neal outside. Pass to West from downtown. And it's Mourning with the rebound. Mourning's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. A move that likely helped the league's parity has been shortening max contract limits. Commissioner Silver says, we used to refer to it as dead money, a star player toward those end years sitting on the bench. We've reduced max contracts to 5 years, and in some cases 6. This way, it moves to more pay for performance. Kevin?
I think, DA, that's a pretty good business decision. It's going to have nice ramifications. Pippen against Anthony. Wallace looking for an opening. Pass to KD. That three off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
West trying to free himself up. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Kidd.
Melo good at scanning the entire floor, and that's why at that time he found the open teammate.
Here's KD. Thompson for the triple. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. Back to the action in just a minute.
Come on, fans.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And so it's West with it. He brings it up for Chicago. On the floor for San Antonio, Klay Thompson is out there with Wallace. And it's Durant. Then there's Pippen. And it's Mourning in at the 5 down low. And here's West for 3. And it's sent back by KD.
Still full ball.
The 3 from Anthony.
And with his strength, lateral quickness, and that 7'3" wingspan, Pippen is an exceptional defender.
Wallace outside. Pass to KD. Nailed from three-point land. Durant's got 22.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And here's West from the arc. Drills the three-pointer.
And that's what you get when you combine the range and just his overall confidence. Mr. Outside.
Pippen, the pass to KD. Pippen sets a screen for KD. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's Shaq, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Spurs leading by 11. Up top, Durant, defended by West. Durant, another shot. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump in. Down low, here's Anthony, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Pippen.
And that's the type of challenge Anthony presents to the defense. Sometimes they are just forced to foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for San Antonio?
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
And here's KD for 3. Again, the miss by KD. Outside Kidd. And he uses the glass on the layup. Now here's Durant. Got a piece of it. And here we go with Kidd heading to the hoop. He gets it in there. And now just a 5-point San Antonio lead.
And this team turns to Kidd when they need a big bucket. And now you see why.
Durant kicks to Pippen. Latrey. Chicago grabs the miss. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Unloads from 13. West can't hit.
And that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Wallace against Duncan. Pass to Pippen. sinks the triple. Pippen's got his first 3 points of the game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3.
Hall of Famer.
Second and third efforts each possession. We need to be the more active team down the stretch. Guys?
Thanks, David. Durant kicks to Thompson. Takes the 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. West down low. Wallace on him. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Anthony against Pippen. Wallace the pass to KD. Shot clock at 6. Back to Wallace. 3, Pippen. Jason Kidd grabs the miss.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You can bet that's what they're looking for. This late in the game, they need that 3.
To tie it up. No good from 3-point territory. And so it's San Antonio who's straight by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Kevin Durant.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. It's the Chicago Bulls facing the Golden State Warriors. And a look at the starters for the Bulls. And Boozer gets it to go.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Rose outside. That one no good. Good work defensively by Jackson Davis. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
Bulls basketball.
Here's Rose. Pass to Boozer. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And passes like this demonstrate Rose's unselfish attitude, which is why his teammates enjoy playing with him.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. Here's Rose. Knocks it down from distance.
And at the arc, Rose definitely picks his battles, but when he sees his chance, he knocks it down.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Chicago ball.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Bogans, the pass to Rose. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Now Jackson Davis. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Rose against Curry. Rose outside. Pass to Boozer. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Here's Rose. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
An excellent finisher who loves to bring the intensity. Rose will challenge anybody at the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
That one falls for Rose. And so Rose knocks them both down.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Chicago ball.
Pass to Bogans. Here's Boozer. Rose outside. It's good from about 19 feet. Rose has got 7 points.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. That'll be a 5-second call.
Chicago ball.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Here's Noah. No good with a layup.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Now here's Jackson Davis. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. They've been in a great rhythm as of late.
And they really want to continue this run as long as they can.
Down low. Noah passes to Boozer, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Watson, he's checked in for Chicago.
32, C.J. Watson.
A minute 35 left in the opening quarter. Offensive board. Lets a three fly. He buries it from three.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation.
Bull substitution. Taj Gibson. Ronnie Brewer. Kyle Korver.
A minute 15 left to play in the first quarter. That shot wide open. Watson's got 5 now.
Nice feed inside, saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. Pass to Boozer. There's 57 seconds left in the first. A nice shot by Watson. Give him 8.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Bulls basketball.
Here's Korver, covered by Schroeder. Korver passes to Watson. From 20 feet. And And Chicago again with a bucket.
Assisted by Kyle Korver.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. .43 seconds left in the first, and it's Watson missing. Here's Green. No points yet. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Chicago making a switch here.
Substitution. Umair Ashik. Derek Rose.
Bulls leading by 23. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Cuts off the pass. Jackson Davis with it. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
Coming onto the floor for the Bulls, number 40, Kurt Thomas.
I like how they're controlling the pace, Grant.
Yeah, they must continue to build on this run.
And there's a defensive 3-second call.
Bulls basketball.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Kyle Korver at the line for one.
.11 seconds left now in the first quarter. Here's Rose. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. That'll be a 5-second call.
Bulls basketball.
Pass to Brewer. Fires the 3. He can't hit that time. And so it's Chicago. Already up 26 points as this quarter ends. They know Curry can go for 50, 60 any night. So they're forcing someone else to beat him. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, we've seen a confident-looking Bulls team out there.
But what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
Sometimes you just need a change of pace. The bench delivered that.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Bulls basketball.
Chicago with the ball. On the court right now. Second quarter for the Bulls. They've got Taj Gibson, and it's Korver in at the 2-guard spot. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Here's Rose. Thomas, a screen on Curry. To the left wing. Here's Brewer. Elbow shot on the way. Nice jump shot. Brewer's got his first bucket in this one. Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. Now Rose. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Trace Jackson Davis picks one up.
Oh, wow. Rose looking just as tenacious as ever. He isn't intimidated by the close D at all.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. He misses the free throw. Good on the second one. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Bulls basketball.
And so here is Chicago. And again, no good by Chicago.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. Smooth sailing for Chicago. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Thomas with the ball. Now Wiggins defending. Back to Thomas. Count it.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Violation. Bulls basketball. Coming onto the floor for the Bulls, Joakim Noah Bogans.
Here's Rose, plenty of space. Releases from the wing and drills it. Rose has got 12 points in the game.
A shooter of Rose's skill is just automatic. I mean, he's ready to strike at a moment's notice.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. Gibson's checked in for Thomas.
Taj Gibson.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Bogans. Here's Korver. Sends it home from three-point land.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation.
Bull substitution. Carlos Boozer. Luol Deng.
Rose outside. The three is up. The rebound by Wiggins. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
That'll be 8 seconds. Bulls basketball.
Chicago with the ball. They've got a 10-0 run going. Over to the left wing. Here's Deng. Green with the defensive effort.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. And here's Chicago. They've got a 10-0 run going. Pass to Boozer. The putback. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds. The Bulls making a switch here. Watson's checked in.
Number 32, C.J. Watson.
Smooth sailing for Chicago. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Pass to Deng. Here's Boozer. Green covering from 11 feet away. And Boozer gets it to go. Boozer's got 8.
C.J. Watson.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Bulls basketball.
Outside Watson from behind the arc. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Bulls basketball.
Here's Deng. Noah passes to Watson. Goes back up. Deflected. And they'll keep possession. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first half. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Chicago with the ball. 15 points in a row. A good run right now. Pass to Noah. Here's Boozer. Nice touch on the bank shot. 10 points for him.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Watson. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Luol Deng, shooting 1.
And the free throw, no good. And Chicago has possession. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. A nice shot by Watson.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. Pass to Deng. Now here's Watson. He's covered by Curry. They get it again. Noah, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Noah's got his first points of the night.
Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Chicago ball.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're measuring out the shot. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Chicago ball.
Out to Rose. 3-pointer. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Launches it. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. Jackson Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Inside, it's Green next to Jackson Davis. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
Bulls basketball.
They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
To the paint. Here's Noah. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Noah's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Rose with it. Now Wiggins defending. Pass to Bogans. Here's Deng. Out to Rose. From deep. Buries it from 3. Rose has got 18.
When the jumper is falling for Rose, there's not much you can do defensively.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Chicago ball. Bull substitution. Number 26, Kyle Korver.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. From deep 3-point land. Rose can't connect.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Chicago making a switch here.
Thomas, Taj Gibson, Ronnie Brewer.
And here's Chicago. They've scored 10 straight to the inside. And Thomas gets it to go on the assist from Rose. Thomas has got his 2nd bucket on the night.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the 3rd quarter. Rose, the pass to Brewer. Thomas outside. Here's Rose. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got 4 rebounds now. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
Bulls basketball.
Chicago with the ball. A 12-0 run right now and counting. Rose, the pass to Korver. Back to Rose. And a strong finish with two hands.
Oh, boy, what control and poise from Rose. Taking the hit like a champ and just powering right through it.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Chicago ball.
Here's Rose. Give him 20. Wide open. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Rose has got 10 points in the quarter.
Just an intelligent offensive player. I really like how Rose measures defenses and recognizes when to try to score.
Yeah. 54 seconds left in the third. To the paint. Gibson with it, working on Green. From deep, Rose hits the trifecta. Rose has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
.41 seconds left in the third quarter. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Korver's got 7 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Rose left side. And that one drops. Rose has got 27.
Smart play from Rose, getting up close to the basket for a high percentage look.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Here's Gibson. The jump hook. The Warriors pull it in.
Ooh, might rush that one a little bit. Pretty clean look inside.
And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
Bull substitution. Number 24, Brian Scalabrine.
They're looking to extend this run some more.
Yeah, they're operating very efficiently at the moment.
Here's Rose, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Chicago shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
One shot.
And that one falls for Rose. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Bulls basketball.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the third. And he lobs it up to the rim. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation. Here's Korver. And a miss there off the inbound.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Derrick Rose has been leading the charge for the Chicago Bulls. Scoring, passing, imposing his will at the offensive end. We'll be right back after this word. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Now here's Watson on the court for the Bulls, getting the 4th quarter going. They've got Taj Gibson, and it's Watson in at the point guard position. Takes the 3. Kept alive from the arc. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Thomas, he's checked in for Chicago.
Number 40, Kurt Thomas.
Outside Watson. Here's the 3. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. Jackson Davis has got 11 rebounds in the game. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds. Chicago making a switch here. Gibson's checked in.
Number 22, Taj Gibson.
They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Good chance here for Thomas. And he drains the quick shot.
Assist goes to C.J. Watson.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Violation. Chicago ball.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Plenty of space. Connects. The jumper drops. Watson's got 5 points now this quarter. Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation. Korver passes to Brewer. Here's Korver. Outside Watson. 3-pointer. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Number 3, Umair Ashik.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Here's Korver, covered by Schroeder. Pass to Ashik. Rebounded by Green. Green's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Chicago ball.
Chicago with the ball. They've scored 10 straight. Here's Watson. Pass to Korver. Down low. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Bulls basketball.
And here are the Bulls now. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Back to Watson. Lets a floater go. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
More of a positional defender. That time, Green sends it back.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
I'm liking the throwback approach. They're making use of the mid-range area and inflicting major damage there.
We also got to highlight how on fire they've been from three-point land. They've continued to capitalize from beyond the arc in this one.
And the first one at the line is good. That one misses. Green with the ball. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
Coming onto the floor for the Bulls, Kurt Thomas, Brian Scalabrine, David Miller.
Chicago with the ball. They've gone on a 13-0 run. To the wing on the left. Back to Watson. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense.
At the line for the Bulls, Kyle Korver. One shot.
One shot.
And the technical free throw is good.
Number 11, Ronnie Brewer.
.119 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Watson. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Scalabrine. Launches a 3. No luck on that one. And here's Schroeder. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. Chicago with the ball. Good momentum. 14 straight now. Right wing. Scalabrine passes to Brewer. Watson with it. Here's Scalabrine. Green covering. Here's Watson. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Bull substitution. Number 3, Umair Ashik.
Their offense has really come together, Grant.
It really has. And the points are adding up.
Outside Watson. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Derrick Rose.
fail. Look what you made me.